Hello everyone, welcome to the race here in Japan. Honestly, not much to say about this except for one very important, great news to share. We qualified our best position ever in this game, P2, for the Japanese race. So, without further ado, let's get this party started.
Welcome along to the legendary Suzuka. This classic racetrack boasts a long history dating right back to 1962 when it was first opened. Will more history be written here today at the Japanese Grand Prix? A lap of this historic racetrack covers 3.6 miles. It's the only time during the season that we race on a figure-of-8 circuit. And the drivers can expect some intense G-forces through the 18 corners on offer here as they experience some of the highest average apex speeds on the Formula One calendar. Keep an eye out for overtakes into the final chicane. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. George Russell will begin today's event in pole position, and it's Valtteri Bottas that completes the front row. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc, Piastri, Lando Norris, and Verstappen, Antonelli, Hamilton, Hülkenberg, and Carlos Sainz, Gasly, Albon, Isaac Hadjar, and Lawson, Alonso, Lindblad, Lance Stroll, and Esteban Ocon, Behrman, Bortoleto, Perez, and Franco Colapinto rounds off the grid. Now it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track. Well, it's been a long time since I last worked with you. Good to see you again today, Anthony Davidson. Now, you're the racing driver in this partnership, so tell us about this racing driver. Put us in their shoes. How are they going to be feeling?
Well, you've got to be prepared, Crofty. Before you even step foot inside the car, you've got to know, you've got to have a pre-race game plan. You've watched videos before you get into the car of previous races gone by. You know where you have to place your car if X, Y, or Z happens in front of you or behind you. So having this clear game plan is absolutely essential before you get in the car.
Radio check, radio check.
Radio check.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Alright then, here we go for the Japanese Grand Prix. I will say that I did not notice, I'm going to move this over here real quick, that I did not notice in qualifying that I was only 0.02 of a second off of pole position. So that's kind of frustrating, I guess. But so let's take a look at the strategy here. We're going to underfuel the car, of course, with, that's it, 27 laps. Okay, that's as much as it'll let me underfuel. Interesting tire strategy, but sure, we'll go with it. 0.02 of a second off pole. So here we go. The grid is formed, and we're waiting for the 5 red lights here in Japan. Racing Russell to turn 1, and it's lights out. And away we go. Russell with a poor start off the line. Are we gonna gain first position? Yes, we do. We take first place as the Ferraris. Charles Leclerc had a great launch off the line. Russell tumbles down the order back into P3 as we lead the charge here for the first lap of the Japanese Grand Prix. Those Ferrari lightning fast launches, man, as Cadillac also has the Ferrari engine in them. And I think part of that is carrying over, so. Oh, a little bit of lockup down in that corner, but that's okay. So we start to pull away a bit from the rest of the pack. Charles Leclerc tries to look down our outside for a second, but figures out that there is no room for that nonsense. So here we go. What a great opening lap then. I mean, here we are in first position. Could today be the day we lead Valtteri Bottas to victory here in Japan after just 0.02 of a second off in qualifying? To go around, I can't remember what they call that. I want to say it has to do something with 300, but not sure about that. They have some sort of term for that corner, but here we go. Overtake has been enabled. We set the fastest lap benchmark for this Grand Prix. We have to conserve energy because we don't have overtake, but Charles Leclerc will. As we are already leaving the others in the dust, he's the only one keeping up with us right now. And since he has overtake, he's going to have more energy deployment in his car than we do. So we go a bit wide there. I'm kind of just watching my rear mirrors as well. But already we leave Russell 2.5 seconds back. So Leclerc tries to find his way down our inside, but he was just a bit late on that attempt. So will it be us? Will it be Leclerc? Or will it be Russell? A bit too early to tell in this Grand Prix. I don't have high hopes for Russell though. Honestly, I don't even think he'll make the podium. I mean, just tumbling down the order at the opening lap, Charles Leclerc has a quick run on us there on that corner because he has overtake. As we make our way through the final chicane, and he is close to us again. He's still going to have overtake. Charles Leclerc now with the fastest lap. Verstappen now with the fastest lap. Charles Leclerc thinks about making a move down there into the first corner, but he's just a bit far back. He tries to make it wide into that corner, but it's just not happening for him yet. He drops back now from us, just a tad, after trying to make that move. But now Verstappen has the quickest lap. So will we see Verstappen in the mix now? Because I have to be careful in that corner during practice and qualifying. I often went wide on that corner, into the gravel. And that was okay for practice and qualifying, but for the race, not okay. Ooh, go a bit wide into that corner. Charles Leclerc is going to have eat our lunch with that, I'm sure. Of course, the car is giving us that fuel warning, but not worried about that. We always conserve fuel in these races. As Charles Leclerc starting to drop back, he's a second back on us now. He's gaining a bit. We're on the softs though. He's on the medium strategy. Looks like the only one in the top order to go soft strategy is Verstappen. So of course, me and him are going to be dominating the quickest lap times. Charles Leclerc is going to have overtake again. But Verstappen still holds on to that fastest lap as we begin to pull away from Charles Leclerc. So this could be a very boring race actually, as we go a bit wide in the first corner. Kind of give Charles Leclerc some room to catch up to us. I guess I almost kind of want to fight with Charles Leclerc because leading the whole race, kind of boring, not gonna lie. I mean, the rewards at the end pay off, yes, but there's no excitement in it. But put Valtteri Bottas on the first step of the podium would be great. Here, just 3 races in as well in this career. Does it reflect the real world? No, but we're not here to really reflect on it at all. We're here to bring Valtteri Bottas to victory. As I look now at the fuel and we're, oh, okay, going wide. As I look here at the fuel now, that we do need to work on saving some
Okay, so
more.
I'm not wearing tyres at the rate we expected to. I want you to stay out a little longer. Extend, extend. Copy.
He still wants that 2-stop strategy though, so. Don't know if Leclerc is close enough for overtake. I didn't quite see it into the final chicane where the overtake detection point is. Of course, great memories on this track as Lewis
Tyre
Hamilton
condition still
took
looking good.
his first podium at this track. At least I'm pretty sure it was Hamilton here. Was that China though? I think Leclerc took the podium here in Japan.
Okay,
Lewis
Valtteri,
Hamilton took it
Leclerc
in
is
China.
behind you. It is critical for our race that we keep them behind, please.
So now we get the message that tells us basically lead the whole race. As Leclerc is behind you and we don't want to let him pass. So we dip our tires in the gravel a bit. The field is starting to come together a bit more, I'm seeing. As Piastri's made his way around Russell, Verstappen, actually he's made his way around Verstappen and Russell because he was down in 5th, so interesting stuff happening back behind us as we need to start saving some fuel. See, only when I underfuel the car does the car not, do we not save energy. But when the car's overfueled, oh man, do we save all the fuel. I said energy earlier, by mistake, but it is really easy to make the back end fishtail with these new cars. Even more so if you're playing without some of the assists that I do. I do play with full traction control, so that probably does give me somewhat of an advantage on this game. I have tried without full traction control before, and that's just horrible. Piastri makes his way around Leclerc. So it is a battle for the ages behind me as I'm just pulling ahead. You gotta be careful though. I'm trying to save some fuel now, but Piastri is really making headway. It's just not happening. We're spending more and more fuel. So this begs the question, did I make a mistake in underfueling the car? Will we really take P1 at the end of the race, or will we run out of fuel? That is the question. I've been trying to do some lift and coast, and there's just nothing really happening. We'll lift here. That saved some.
Approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time.
The thing is, Mark, the tires feel pretty good still. Oh, okay. Never mind. Yeah, I guess we'll be making that stop within the laps 9 and 10 because the tires are wearing. Probably can't see it because of my camera angle, but it's up into the 40s as Mark gives us a bit of a fuel warning. We are saving some fuel here and there. We're going to use boost mode here on this corner. We're going to lift and coast a little bit through this corner. Still just not saving that much. Oh boy, now that's making me a bit nervous. I don't want to be more than a lap down on fuel, but even half a lap down on fuel is going to hurt us. I mean, we may not even finish the race. probably lifting and coasting too much now as Piastri has found already about a second's time on us. So they're pushing and I'm trying to save fuel. Whoa. What would really help would be a safety car. Or maybe even a VSC, some way we can just naturally save fuel. Without losing out. I don't know, maybe when we come into the pit lane it'll change some things perchance, but Piastri's going to have overtake now. Leclerc's probably going to have... Oh no, Piastri peels into the pits.
Okay, the pit window's open, so let's box this lap. Box this lap.
So does Leclerc. We're out of battery. And the only person behind us now is Russell. Then Norris, Sainz, and Antonelli have stayed out. As they've started on the, as Perez comes into the pit now as well, as they start on the mediums and hards. So all the soft runners towards the beginning are peeling into the pits. I wonder if these are old tires.
Sergio is in
Because I don't remember these being in, I wonder if that's why they wore so fast. It's because I don't remember these being within the reserved category during qualifying practice. Maybe I didn't look hard enough, but I think these possibly were older tires. As they're now on 52 is the most tire wear we have on the front left, as you can definitely see it graining there. Especially on the front right as well, it's at 40%.
Okay, so that's 17 laps of fuel remaining.
Yeah, Mark continuously giving us scary fuel level warnings.
Box, box, box.
He wants us to box this lap, and I think we shall. We will pit from the lead most likely, as Russell is on a hard. But I think we can gain it back as long as we don't speed in the pit lane.
Okay, forget the targets for now. We've got to focus on the pit stop.
Speeding in the pit lane is very easy to do, especially on this.
Okay, off we go, back into the race.
As Norris peels in the pits.
There, mate. Looks like a nice stop time.
But we're going to pass him because his is at the very end. So we're going to come out in fourth, it looks like.
Alright, we'll be doing one more stop today. One stop left in this strategy.
Come out. Oh, trying to beat the McLaren of Oscar Piastri, but he just storms on by us. And he's already pitted, so this is our true position for the moment. Except that Russell's in the lead. And Antonelli haven't pitted, so we weren't able to cover off Piastri, unfortunately, which would have put us back in the lead. I don't know who is in second, but Leclerc's behind us now.
This is our true place here. They've pitted as well, so we've got to warm up our tyres and get the most out of it. Come on.
Yeah, still trying to warm up my tires. And Piastri and Leclerc are both on the medium, so they're going to be fighting me pretty hard here. So I kind of have to push for position, and I can't really save the fuel. I may have messed up big time here. The past several races I've gotten the objective to use up more fuel. And I always think, let's just underfuel the car, and we just avoid that altogether. And so the one time I do, we're not saving fuel. I guess it's just not that kind of track. But we're going to have overtake on Piastri.
Okay, so overtake mode.
Dump the battery here
We'll get
on
some
this
extra
straight.
power from the hybrid system
And
now.
he
Use
just
boost on the
has
next long
it
straight to get
farther.
past. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by
Russell's pitted.
26.4 seconds.
Whoever was in second pitted, which I'm guessing was Sainz. No, I think Sainz peeled in the pit at the same time we did, but whoever it was pitted, and that leaves Antonelli in first, who's running on the hard strategy right now. On hards, so he's going to be out a little bit longer.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
Because we're slowly gaining on Piastri. I always love the riddle, and it gets me every time. If you overtake the person in second place, what place are you in? The natural response is first. But actually you're just in second place, as we're going to try and look down the inside. Oh! In fact, we have a bit of contact with Piastri. Thankfully, no front wing damage. But we do go for a bit of a slide. That was scary.
There appears to be an issue. We're currently investigating.
No, this is not what I need. And with this game, I found the most popular issue is straight line mode failure. And you just instantaneously lose out on that. Will it be mechanical? Will it be
Okay, we're down to 15 laps of fuel left now.
something else?
It looks critical. Find somewhere to retire as soon as possible. We can't risk you carrying on with this race, I'm
No,
afraid.
my first mechanical
Again, find
failure
somewhere safe to stop. We need you to
of
retire.
this game. Oh, that's horrible. We were fighting for first position.
Okay, Valtteri, we've got some clear track around us now, so let's use it and make this next
Me,
lap a
Mark.
quick one. Let's go.
Get your thoughts together, Mark. The true Cadillac experience.
Just letting a gust of wind doesn't.
Gust of wind. Our first retirement of the 2026 season. Heartbreak as we could have had first. George Russell takes the checkered flag. Oh man, I knew that was going to happen
Display
soon.
of dominance today, Crofty, by this driver. They led from lights out to the flag at the end, led every lap of the race. Brilliant stuff by them, and excited to see what more they can do in future races.
It's what every driver imagines when they start out on their long road towards Formula One. And for our lucky three today, here's the podium waiting for them. And taking his place on the top step of the podium, he gave it some hustle. Well done to George Russell. And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport action. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.
Well, with that, we lose out as George Russell takes first position, Charles Leclerc in second, Max Verstappen in third. I felt really good about that race until I didn't. Horrible, horrible, horrible. We're the only DNF of that race. Sergio Perez takes 20th position. Oh man. Mechanical failure, lap 12. Yep. So, to take a quick look at the standings, George Russell is ahead by 12 points ahead of Max Verstappen and Lando Norris. Charles Leclerc is down in 5th with only 42 points, and we're down in 7th after losing out this race. We could have been way farther up the order. Heartbreak here. as we're in 5th in the constructors, which is not horrible, I guess, but right behind Ferrari, which is a bit surprising to me, but with McLaren in the lead, so rough start to the Japanese Grand Prix. I felt really good about that too, but I guess it's just the true Cadillac experience, I guess, is now what we were getting. Can be great races, apparently, so I'm just left speechless after that. You're doing so well. Well, that was fun but not real fun. We'll catch you next time, and I think it's either Bahrain or Jeddah. I can't remember which one comes first, but it's one of those in the next video. Go check out the F1 Manager video that I posted at the time of this filming of this video, which would have been yesterday. But go check out that video as I kickstart that series. And if you haven't already, go check out the Chinese race from last week. So that's it. We'll see you in either Bahrain or Jeddah, whichever one is next.